Come on, Leroy, dance with me. The Stroke Man. Strokinson. They thought they could hold him down, Leroy. Let's be honest. Everybody thought, oh, we figured Duncan Robinson out. Nah, Playboy. All right, you don't hold a sniper down, all right? He dictates things on his terms. They were fighting on an island. He was on Shooter's Island, Leroy. The Stroke Man be stroking, Leroy. The Stroke Man be stroking. Leroy
now,
may make it rain on.
This.
He may make it rain on good South Florida days. Stroke Man makes it rain threes.
I will say this. It was more likely for Duncan Robinson to make 4 threes than it was for Bobrovsky to give up.
Not going to let you rain on me.
Whoa, wet blanket.
Not going to let you do it. Not going to let you do it because you know what? I know you like to be that cloud that impedes the sun. Not today, boys. Not today, boys. Stroke Man comes out there. He makes it rain on the Celtics' ass. They're all shook. They've looked terrible. Heater breathing down their necks. Fantastic. Did it with no Jimmy Butler. No Jimmy Butler, Leroy. Didn't matter. Got it all for you. Kelly Olynyk, revenge game for your ass. Bam Adebayo, career free throw attempt high. Kendrick Nunn's still looking a little rough. Yeah. Goran Dragic back to back. No problem. But dunks, baby. Dunks. That dude's a game breaker, Leroy. A game breaker. Still not sure. What I saw yesterday from Andre Iguodala, the most positive Andre Iguodala stuff I've seen, but also there was some negative Iguodala as well, which is just par for the course. Perhaps I was harsh in calling him washed yesterday. You
think maybe you overdid it a little bit?
Was I yelling? Was I texting to the boys yesterday? Tide Pod after every good thing. Yes, I was. Then after every brick, was I texting also shot like starch when he would brick one? Yes, I was. Was I stunned when he was able to dunk that putback? Oh my God, I think we all were.
Really?
I was shocked.
I was shocked, Leroy. Did you see that? You still got some hops.
That was 6 Sixers Iguodala.
Hey, took a lot out of him. Took a lot out of him. That was like his Mortal Kombat level of life. It was going down to red after that. It was a lot. Neither here nor there. He kicked the Celtics' ass. You know, they tried. You know what they did at the end, Leroy? A little bit of window dressing to make it look less embarrassing. Don't mind that. The Heat, they bullied them. They slapped him upside and down. You know, they allege this Marcus Smart is a good defender. I guess if you call fouling out with 3 minutes left in the third quarter good defending, and then I guess he's a good defender. I don't know what to tell you.
The whole point of defending is to defend him while not fouling.
Yeah. I mean, if you call that good defense, I guess that's good defense. I don't know what to tell you. You know, Kemba Walker, he's on a minutes limit. All right, well, you know, keep cranking up the excuse machine where you want. Hey, let's check in on what did our boy Gordon Hayward do? 0 for 5 from 3 with his ugly-ass mustache. Bro, Gordon, do me a favor, dude. You want to know something? You want to turn the heat down? That's fine. You know, do you? Your family wants to pretend who they don't know who Pat Riley is. Disrespectful, but fine. You want to go run to Brad Stevens, your college coach, because you're a little boy, and you want to be Peter Pan and just be with the Wonder Boys your entire life, or whatever the hell Peter Pan's crew's called. That's great. Do me a favor. You know, stop being such a hack, okay? Everybody knows the white guy mustache thing. That's Larry Bird's thing, all right? So you try and pander to these Sully and Murphs by growing out a mustache, thinking it's going to get you more fans. Dude, you got osteoporosis bones. Nobody wants to hear it from you, all right? Stop complaining to the referees. You got what you wanted. You made your bed. Now lie in it.
You done?
No. Because I haven't gone this segment without saying Brad Stevens is the most overrated thing that's ever touched basketball in the history of the sport. Everybody said this guy was God's gift to the sport, that he could coach better than anybody. He's never held a trophy in his life, always a bridesmaid. That's why he's Bridemaid Stevens. I'm tired of it. Give Spo his just due. Guy sits there whining and complaining all the time. Oh, but I'm great at the coach's challenge. Oh, hey, oh, you could do stuff with computers. Good for you. Good for you, Bradley. But when it comes down to onions time, when it comes down to who makes the decisions that need to be made or winning championships, you're not in Spo's class. Stop living in the past, riding on these Butler days. It's enough already. You and your former top recruit there with his Fugazi mustache. And let's not act like we all didn't see what happened yesterday with Bam and Jayson Tatum, huh? Let's not act like we all saw that, because nobody wants to stay in Boston. Place sucks, especially if you're an NBA player. You're looking for a way out. And Bam Adebayo, he's just putting the, you know what that is, Leroy? That's sonar. That's sonar. Okay, you aware of how whales communicate? Echo location. And Bam was sitting there during Jayson Tatum's press conference. He goes,
Excuse me? What was
that's
that?
That's him pinging. That's him pinging sonar. Oh no, he's leaving us, Jayson Tatum. I thought he was staying here forever. Nope. You want to know why? Because this is what Pat Riley's plan was all along. You know, I didn't see it. You know, sometimes you're so deep in the forest, Leroy, you can't see through the trees. And what I wasn't realizing was Bam was sitting here. He was laying Cruton bombs all over the place, you know, spreading a big web. You know, Howard Schnellenberger used to do this back in the day when he was recruiting for the Canes. That's what Bam is doing. He's casting a wide net. That's how you catch a lot of fish when you're whaling. And, you know, he wears Bradley Beal's jersey. He's boys with Donovan Mitchell. But really, the coup de grace, if you will, Leroy, all right, the souffle of free agency would be taking Danny Ainge's top player right from him. And I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but you can't tell me that wasn't a shot across the bow yesterday to the Boston Celtics. Okay? Because let's be honest. You know, some Sully and Merce may wake up today. Imagine if Brad could get Bam. Let's be, hey. Look at yourself in the mirror. All right, Celtics. You really think anybody's leaving this place for Boston? Okay? Have you ever heard of so many people wanting to get the hell out of Boston? Anthony Davis, you had all the assets in the world. Anthony Davis flatly refusing to go to Boston. You know, and guess what? You know why. You know why. Let's get to headlines, huh?
What are you doing?
What? It's a celebratory day.
Miami.
That doesn't sound like celebrating.
FM HD2 Miramar, a radio.com sports station.
Which is brought to you by the Orion Fuels and Downstairs Convenience Stores. Truly steps beyond convenience. So, yeah, the Heat won last night, beating the Celtics 112-106. Goran Dragic did get injured at the end of the game, but Adrian Wojnarowski said that his X-rays came back negative.
Woo! How did he know that so fast, Woj?
Yeah, that was
the X-ray right there.
But he's getting it faster out he's getting it out faster than the team.
It's like the X-ray machine sends a direct message to Woj immediately after the results get completed.
Yeah, what does he have? Like a hack at Xerox? By the way, official declaration: Goran Dragic, according to me, he needs to be put in bubble wrap for the rest of the seeding games. Maybe a little bit of a tune-up.
Maybe
one tune-up.
He could play on Saturday against his old team, the Suns. I know he likes to play the Suns.
Can we get our boy Snitchy Mouse? Snitchy, I need to... Hey, Snitchy, can I order 3 ass models to give Goran Dragic nothing but ankle massages for the next 9 days?
I don't know, but I know when I come across an ass model, I think of Minnie. And I know Miss won't be saying he looks handsome nice.
Get the massage therapist.
I was so scared. When I saw Goran Dragic grab his leg yesterday, I was like, oh no! My little Gogi!
Oh no!
And it was at the end of the game.
Oh, it was at the end of the game. It was pointless. The stupid Celtics, they're like, you know, first of all, you know, he had this bogus travel call, and then they hit a 3, and they're like within 3 at the end. It was just a waste of everybody's time, Celtics. Annoying me. Gogi landed on Jayson Tatum's leg, intentional. Jayson Tatum clearly doing that because he wants to create cap space for the Heat. He wants out.
Oh, goodness.
You got Duncan Robinson from last night, Robbie. This was Dunks. Duncan Robinson was saying this win meant a lot for him because he hasn't beaten the Celtics yet, and obviously that's the team that he grew up going to TD Garden, and now he gets a win against them.
Yeah, honestly, this one meant a lot. I'm from 45 minutes north of Boston. I grew up going to TD Garden, so we played them multiple times. We haven't done well. I haven't done well. And I was reminding myself of that constantly. So I just wanted to impact winning, come out and impact winning and try to do something. Fortunately enough, I was able to hit those shots down the stretch and help my team win. But this whole experience being here in the bubble has been incredibly special, just with this group of guys and growing and learning and coming together and trying to win games.
Texter writes in, Leroy, you got to admit, Tobin makes good points, especially the white guy mustache thing.
I'll give him that one. That's it. That's it. He does look kind of he looks like he's straight. Dude, like he came over with Conor McGregor and didn't go back.
He looks like a Peaky Blinder.
You're right. That's what he looks like. Looks like a Peaky Blinder.
Hi, Sir Gordon Hayward. You put up your dukes. Hi, you just shooting the three. What do they put in the Peaky Blinders? What do they put in their hats? They put those little
razor blades.
Yeah, put the razor blade in your hat, the Peaky Blinders. Sir Gordon Hayward. Duncan Robinson going out there stroking the threes. God, how much hey, let me ask you something. Let's be honest about Boston. Would they trade Duncan Robinson for Jayson Tatum straight up?
Yep.
You know why. You know why. And by the way, I turned that trade down. He's coming here for nothing.
Man, can I ask you a question? Is it hard to always take the popular stand all the time?
I don't believe that's true. I believe really? I trailblaze. I don't follow. Okay. All these people who are on the bandwagon, all these people who want to call dunks greatest shoot on it. By the way, I'm seeing a lot of that lately on Twitter. Everybody's saying Duncan Robinson better than Steph Curry. Duncan Robinson best shooter on earth. Okay. Hey. Here. Adorable. Hey.
You know why?
Everybody.
Why? You know why? Because Steph's not playing.
No, you want to know why? This is the truth, Leroy. I'm the Pied Piper. That's why. I'm the Pied Piper, and everybody follows me. Rats off a ship. All I got to do is play my flute, and they come a-calling. You know what my flute sounds like? You can picture me with the hat. I got the little green hat on with my flute. So good, Leroy. Come on now.
You think if you did that on 95 that all the iguanas would chase you off the little exits?
It's possible.
There's a bunch of them.
By the way, this iguana population is out of control. Like out
of control. Out of control, Robbie.
Yeah. They do not use condoms.
They do not. No safe sex practice between iguanas.
I don't know if I can say that. I dumped it.
What? You dumped your own line?
Yeah, I realized it was questionable. Huh?
Dump.
Texter writes in, Tobin just takes the homer path and hopes he gets lucky. Nah. People are just scared. That's all. That's all. They don't want to put the onions on the table. They take the safe path. That's all good.
Yep. Tobin takes the homer path and hopes he gets lucky.
Literally just read that.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I was trying to avoid the so it might have slipped by.
The Heat, so they are not that this matters because it feels like the Heat are going to play the Sixers or the Pacers regardless of what seed.
Good. Hey, good.
Yeah, they're 1.5 games back to the 3 seed.
What?
I want them to have the easiest path to the matchup with the Bucks.
We either have the Bucks in the second round or in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Would you rather play the Sixers or the Pacers?
That's a tough question.
It's a tough question.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'd rather play Indiana. I'd rather play Indiana than the Sixers.
Just because of the talent?
Yeah.
And TJ Warren has to cool off.
But they're such a disaster.
Really? Talent is talent, dude.
TJ Warren, by the way, looks like the greatest scorer known to man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hit another 32 points yesterday.
What is he averaging? Like 38 since the comeback?
I don't know. I haven't looked up his game log. It has to be amazing. Let's see.
I would guess 40 and a half.
53, 32.
You said 40 and a half, Robbie?
Yeah, that's my guess.
Woo. Crazy.
That was my guess. I don't know if that's the exact number. I thought you were.
Let me see. I'll bust out the old calculator, love. Let's see what he's got, you know? You got your shellfish out this up. You got 53 points.
How many games has he played?
3.
How many? 3 games? And look, so he's got to have 120 to average 40. How many total points does he have?
He's averaged just over 40. Just under 40, 39.6.
Ooh.
Right.
That's close.
So there.
It's gonna be hard. Hey, you got to be honest with you. It's gonna be a tough crash for TJ Warren on Monday. It's gonna be tough for him.
You think?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Is Jimmy playing?
Yeah, he's playing. I think yesterday was a fake injury. I'm calling fake injury on Jimmy yesterday.
Oh, using a day off?
Little day off. Sore ankle. That you know what that reeks of? Reeks of rest day.
Okay.
Now with him, he'll be good to go on Thursday. Gogi, I want Gogi in bubble wrap. Okay. Gogi needs a little R&R. All right, he's proven his point. He just did great on a back-to-back. Let's rest Gogi up for a little bit, all right? I don't need to tune anything up. My man can roll out of bed, give you what he has to give you off the bench. There's no need to play Goran Dragic. Maybe a couple get-loose minutes.
Play him on Saturday against the Suns.
They play Friday, right? Or Thursday?
Tomorrow and Saturday.
Yep.
Tomorrow and Saturday. So they play Milwaukee tomorrow.
Milwaukee at 4 tomorrow. Saturday they play the Suns.
Woo.
And by the way, the Suns have been unbelievable.
Yeah, Devin Booker with a buzzer beater.
This bubble has been very entertaining and very weird.
Yes. Like all the teams, no matter what their record are, have been competitive.
Yep.
Well, except for the Wizards.
How about this? I said this early on, and now I'm starting to hear it all around. Right?
Yep.
This will be the best championship in the NBA because there's no home court advantage. You'll get a truer champion in the bubble than you would normally.
Blazers beat the Rockets yesterday, 110-102. People think of I keep sneaky NBA. I don't think anybody's got the real guts to pick it, but people are like, Blazers-Lakers matchup, kind of tough. I mean, that is a lot of talent that they would be taking on.
I think on Whiteside.
Plus, they do have Whiteside, but Whiteside's playing like he's playing his 17 minutes now because Nurkic is back. And Leroy. Melo!
Get out of here.
Leroy! He's thin and he's hitting daggers.
He can't bend at the knees.
Doesn't have to. He's gotten the fat off his knees.
Grizzlies are falling apart.
Grizzlies are falling apart. Jaren Jackson's got a torn meniscus. I don't know, man. Robbie, did you hear the Nets that they got? Giannis only played, I think, in the first half yesterday, so the Nets got a break there. But apparently, the Nets were hanging out at the pool with the Rockets, and the Rockets gave them tips on how to beat the Bucks.
What?
Yep. I love it, man.
Well, they have a weakness. They let up the most threes out of any team in the league.
Hey, I'm surprised there hasn't been any brouhahas.
Giannis did a fake. He clenched a fist. He was like,
No. I'm talking about in the bubble, outside the basketball.
Oh, really? Oh, you mean like at the cafeteria or something like that?
Keep in mind, the NBA is still the place where Chris Paul tried to go in another locker room.
Yep.
Right?
That's true.
So, yeah. Chris Paul, of all people. When you think of a guy who's not fighting nobody, I give you Chris Paul.
Chris Paul's chatty though. He likes to chirp.
He's one of those quiet trash talkers. Like everybody thinks he's all sweet and cuddly. Like Larry Bird. Larry Bird used to talk trash, but you wouldn't know.
15 minutes of heat here for you. $7.90 the ticket. Your Miami Heat. They got themselves a win yesterday. all guts, all culture, oozing in the bubble yesterday. If you saw some steam coming off Orlando yesterday, that's just culture percolating off of the bubble. Because the Heat yesterday, no Jimmy buckets, second night of a back-to-back in the bubble, beat the Boston Celtics 112-106, led by Bam Adebayo's 21 points, 12 rebounds, and Duncan Mother Bleepin' Strokinson with 21 points, 5 of 11 from downtown. And the Heat get themselves a win over the Boston Celtics for the first time this season. Goran Dragic added 20 points. He did leave the game with the sprained ankle. X-rays were negative, and he did tell his team that it wasn't much cause for concern, according to Tim Reynolds of the Associated Press. So, awesome win yesterday for your Miami Heat. Once again on this show, we have been saying this for a long time. It was proven once again. Brad Stevens, wildly overrated. He can go straight to hell. Not in Spoelstra's class. Can't hold his jock when it comes to coaching. He sits there with that dumbfounded look on his face. You know, it's him and his little minion there, Gordon Hayward, with his Fugazi Larry Bird mustache. No chance in hell to beat the Miami Heat. And good. This is what you get. You know, everybody was saying, "Oh, are we most concerned to face Boston?" Let me tell you something, Rowdy. I watched that game yesterday. Don't even try and convince me I should be fearful of that team for a 7-game series. No way, no how. No way, no how.
What adjustments? Before these past couple games, I probably would be more worried about Boston than Toronto. But now I think I'm more worried about Toronto than Boston, because I mean Toronto.
I'm not even that worried about Toronto.
I mean, maybe
who are you worried about?
Nobody. You want to know? You know who I'm worried about? Us. I worry about the things I can control, Leroy. The things I can control. You know what they say in Heatland? Keep the main thing the main thing.
Can I just say, there are times during the course of our show that I have fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Today's one of those days.
There are times when I want to just choke the life out of you. Why are you so unrealistic all the time?
Hard to say.
Right? So you're not, but as far as matchups, you're not worried about anybody.
Nope.
So according to you, the Heat are the best team in the East.
I didn't say that. I said that I'm not worried about anybody. Means I'll take on all comers. Let's go.
Well, of course you are. If you're a competitor,
Bring it on.
You will. Okay. I'm going to list these teams in no order.
Got it.
And I want you to give me the order in which they are a threat.
Go ahead.
From worst to first. First being the most of threat.
Okay.
Philadelphia, Toronto,
Hold on.
Boston.
Let's do them one at a time.
No, you go. Okay. Philadelphia.
Heat and 5.
No, I said rank them.
I just did. Heat and 5. Go ahead. Give me another one.
I'm not playing the game.
No. Go ahead. Give me another one.
I'm not playing the game.
No, go ahead. Give me another one.
You're going to be a jackass about it.
I'm not going to be a jackass. Go ahead.
Yes, you are.
No, go ahead.
Where are you ranking them?
Go. Give me another team.
Boston.
Oh, Heat and 5.
I fell for it.
Only because we're gentlemen.
No.
Yeah.
Robbie, don't do it. Don't do it, Robbie. Don't do it, Robbie.
Go on, give me another one.
Are you getting? No, I'm done.
I'm not going to do that with every team. I swear to God, that's not the bit.
Done.
That's not the bit. I swear, that's not the bit. Give me one more team.
No.
Come on, one more.
No.
I promise I won't do the Heat and 5 thing.
No.
I mean, unless you throw out a team that I genuinely do think they will beat in 5.
Like the
so
Pacers.
just give me a team.
No, I'm not doing it anymore.
Milwaukee?
Milwaukee, I'd say 6. I'd say Milwaukee. Milwaukee goes 6. Milwaukee's good. They got the bet. They got the.
Can I say what you do?
Are you gonna give me another team?
No, I'm done with that game. You put us out there so much that every season that we have has to come to a tragic end. Like, you've put yourself out there so much with Bobrovsky that the game today, the season's going to come to a tragic end, and it really shouldn't have.
Can I be honest with you?
No, you're not honest. You're not honest. Don't say, "Can I be honest?" No, you can't be honest.
I'm South Florida sports Shakespeare. Every great story ends in tragedy, Leroy. Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet,
Macbeth?
Macbeth, McBob.
So now he's mentioned with Shakespearean classics.
Yep.
It didn't end in tragedy. It kind of started.
Don't forget the McRib. Tragic ending.
Romeo, Spo, and Juliet.
I hate you. Like, where?
D. Hey, can I get another Shakespeare play? I ran out. I know Macbeth, Hamlet,
After
and
one.
Romeo and Juliet. What else did he do? Oh, Cats.
He did.
That's the Panthers' tragedy.
Hey, by the way, did she not look in the room and just say, "You're an idiot"?
Yeah, she gave me the middle finger.
I know. Tell her I feel her pain.
Which one? Oh, as you like it. That's what the Heat said. That's how the Heat said it to the Celtics last night. How do you want this ass kicking? As you like it.
Please, from now on, can you stay as far away from Shakespeare as possible?
Can I tell you something? You know, I'm spreading this silly sauce to in my genetics because my son, he goes to my wife this morning and he goes, "Mommy, I think we should put a pool in your bedroom." And she goes, "What?" He goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Why don't you just want a pool in the backyard?" He goes, "Everybody has a pool in their backyard. Your bedroom is big enough." I'm just like, I love this kid. Then he was talking about some evil porcupine when I was out in out and about in the hallway.
Evil porcupine.
Yep.
As if being porcupine isn't evil enough.
That's right. That's right. Can we hear from Dwayne Wade yesterday, Robbie? Dwayne Wade, I watched the national broadcast yesterday, guilty. I know people think that's a cardinal sin, but I tuned into a TNT because it's Dwayne Wade night. Dwayne Wade was on.
You know what? I like the way. Here, let's put it this way. D Wade and what's his name? Who he did the show with?
Last night was Vince Carter.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter was good too.
Yeah, but they were excellent. Not as much silly sauce. So were you expecting more? You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what makes that Chuck and Shaq thing go.
I think normally on Wade nights they have Shaq to add the silly sauce, but it's not as silly.
Okay.
It's not like
Right.
It's
Because
it's never going to be
because
that.
nobody can get Shaq going like Barkley.
Nobody.
Shaq without Barkley is a different Shaq, right? No yucking it up. No, how many rings you got? You know, yeah.
So Dwayne Wade was on the set last night at TNT, doing a great job, and he told a little story about him and Bam, and a discussion they had before the season.
October 8th, me and Bam had a conversation about his season, and we were predicting his stats.
Yes.
I said Bam was going to average 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. Bam told me I was crazy, and he was going to average 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists.
And what is he averaging?
16 points, 10 rebounds, and 5. I don't know how he called that. I don't know how he called that.
I don't
so I got to
think
give
he's
it
an
up to my
all-star.
guy Bam, man.
I love it. I love it. God,
Hey.
it's-
Hey, you definitely want a player to aim higher than somebody who's suggesting or thinking what he could do, right?
Oh, 100%.
Right.
100%. I love the fact, though, that it is interesting how he, Udonis, Alonzo, they all kind of just knew when he walks into the building. I don't know if they knew he was going to be this talented, but they're just like, man, this guy, we just love the way the guy works. Because every interview we had with them, they were just like, I don't know. You just tell him once, he just does it. He works so hard. He just carries everything. You know, I mean, Alonzo was the greatest. Alonzo was just like, oh, he's going to be face of the franchise.
He's a personable guy, right? And even D Wade took a while to get to that point to where he could speak freely and just say what was on his mind or whatever. He wasn't good enough to do it just because maybe he wasn't comfortable enough to do it. Bam is that right out of the gate.
Yep.
You know, like when they talk about, you know, hey, man, Duncan can't shoot the ball 4 times in a game. You know, that's when you think about D Wade's second or third year, does he say something like that?
I don't know. I think he's just coming out of his shell with that stuff. No, Shaq was the guy.
Right, exactly. So
Shaq.
I think so when you look at, you know, where Bam is, along with the talent that he is, everybody can have a conversation with him. Everybody says he's a good guy. He's a great teammate. He just seems ahead of the professional curve than a lot of young star players that come into the league.
Oh, I love it. And then on top of that, he's there yesterday just hobnobbing with Jayson Tatum, and you know all the Sully and Mercer like, oh no, you're gonna take a guy. Oh
no. What?
You're gonna take a guy. Yeah.
Wait, you didn't want Tatum.
I didn't, but now I do. And I don't even know if I want him for the player that he is, even though he is awesome. I just want to take it from Boston.
Wait a minute.
I want to take it from
Boston. I'm going to say this. You have said a number of times that Tatum was overrated.
I mean, I might have been doing, shooting him down to bring Bam up. I might have been doing some of that. Now I know that they're besties. I mean, we might have to warm up to him.
Bam seems to be besties with a lot of guys in the league.
I know. He casts a wide net. I love that about him.
Why do you think... Here, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why do you think every time somebody's cool with another player, there's some covert operation going on?
I don't know. I think these things. I never think anything's just face value. Like some people may say, oh, they're friends. Like, hey, Tobin, Patrick Ewing and Alonzo were friends. Riley hated it. They went out to dinner, but they were friends and they competed great. Maybe Bam and Jayson Tatum can be the same thing. Hey, maybe this is a modern day Zoe and Ewing. Or maybe, as many people think, there's going to be a bubble super team. Maybe he's saying, hey, Playboy. I don't know. What do you think it is?
I think they're just friends.
Interesting. Well, listen. Hey, different perspectives, you and me.
Hey, are we shocked at what Melo's doing?
Yeah, I am actually.
Me too. Look, kudos to Melo. He doesn't look like as fat as he was when he was sitting in that chair talking about.
No, he definitely does not.
Right.
He definitely does not. And I saw that Damian Lillard, I think his quote was just, I don't know why people are shocked about this. It's disrespectful to think that of a Hall of Famer. I think it was something to that effect.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I mean, when a 6'8" guy tries to dunk and gets beat up by the rim, it's usually a sign that he's getting old.
But the bubble's been fun, dude. The bubble has been fun.
It's been some of the best basketball collectively that we've seen in a long time.
And I don't even know if it's like, it hasn't been the cleanest because there's definitely been basketball that's been sloppy, but the competitiveness has been amazing.
The games have been relatively close. You don't have many blowouts. You have some upsets.
How about, dude, that Devin Booker, and that's a guy I've definitely taken shots at on this team in the league. He hitting the game winner over Paul George and Kawhi.
Right.
That was nasty, dude.
I tell you what, though. Whoever wins the championship this year, they're not going to treat this like a lockout season. They will probably put this and say, you won a championship this year. You were a true champion because you didn't have any of your advantages and you were able to go through everybody under these conditions and circumstances. This will be, when they talk about this year and talk about who the champion was this year, they're going to be like, that was an accomplishment right there.